The former Blue Quills residential school in northern Alberta was notorious.
The institution was strife with violence, illness, starvation, abuse, and death.
Members of the nearby Saddle Lake Cree Nation say they've been finding human remains since the mid-2000s. The remains were in a community graveyard, but not in coffins.
The accidental excavation occurred while our community members were digging graves.
Community members did not know what they were, so put them back in the ground. But over the years, they've interviewed others who had found remains and searched records. They don't know how many people's remains they have found, but say church burial records show 212 children between the ages of 5 and 11 were buried on site from 1898 to 1931. It's not clear how they died. The diocese says the records are for the parish, not the residential school. Investigators say one of the accidental excavations revealed what appeared to be a mass grave, possibly because of a typhoid outbreak.
What was excavated were the children-sized skeleton remains such as skulls, femur bones, leg bones, arm bones, rib cages, and spines. The mass grave had numerous children-sized skeletons wrapped in white cloth.
In the last few years, what's believed to be unmarked graves have been discovered across Canada using ground-penetrating radar. Community members say these revelations at Saddle Lake Cree Nation are further proof that children were buried without proper care and respect.
It's a huge discovery for us because a lot of the younger generation didn't know about this sort of stuff.
For myself, I was shocked.
The First Nation wants funding from the federal government for mental health support and for ground-penetrating radar devices.
We've disclosed to them that there were accidental excavations, and we haven't received anything, nothing at all.
Indigenous Services Canada and Crown Indigenous Relations say the findings shared today result from this shameful part of our country's history. It says the Saddle Lake Cree Nations has received more than $7 million over the past 3 years in mental wellness funding, but members say they've been historically underfunded.
We have a lot of descendants, and we have a big community that requires these supports.
Supports they say will be crucial to let them process and heal. Julia Wong, CBC News, Edmonton.